Session here with the Happy Bet International Darts Open, live from the Saxon Arena in Riesa in the east of Germany, and it's the number 6 seed Ian White, the Diamond, taking on the last German standing, Dragutin Horvat, a man who has made it through to the final day of action with some very solid performances so far this weekend. We have only ever seen Max Hopp make it through to the final day of action from the host nation qualifiers here in Germany. And he did make the quarter-finals earlier this year, the first German to do so on the European Tour. Can Horvat emulate his countryman? All right, sort of Croatian, but he's a German, really. It doesn't matter. Forget about that. He's a German this weekend. Dragutin Horvat taking on Ian White. He's already knocked out Gerwyn Price. The man who's won 2 PDC titles. He beat the former World Youth Championship finalist as well, Ricky Evans, in the opening round. I'm Dan Dawson to talk you through this one. I'm with Rob Malarkey.
You just think, or maybe you are thinking, that you've seen it all this weekend. But I'll tell you what, if Horvat wins this,
thank you, ladies and gentlemen,
it would just be in keeping with what has been
game on.
A truly astonishing day so far. And we're not even at the conclusion of the afternoon session. Who knows what the evening session has in store? These two looking to be involved from 7 o'clock tonight for the right to play either Kim Huybrechts or Robbie Green
140
in the last 8. That will be the last match of the afternoon session. Ian White, though, an overwhelming favourite to win this match.
136.
Gerwyn Price was an overwhelming favourite to win against Dragutin Horvat.
I know.
And that didn't quite go according to plan.
This is Horvat's 6th match of the weekend.
99.
3 qualifiers on Thursday night. Ricky Evans and Gerwyn Price in the main draw proper, and now this one, the toughest assignment of the lot.
59.
Yeah, it certainly is a tough one for him. Ian White's a very solid and consistent performer. 2 treble 20s. Why not a third for a maximum? And Ian White, potential 11 darter coming in to hold his throw in the opening
100.
leg.
Ian, you require 82.
Bullseye to start. 17 would leave double top. Double top it is for a 12 darter.
Game shot in the first leg.
Stuff, Ian White.
Second leg is Dragutin to
Clinical
throw first
from the Diamond.
Yeah, not a lot wrong with that leg. A 12 darter, a 180 in there to boot.
139.
And he is off the mark. You may have heard Elmar Polka in the introduction. If you can translate, he referred to the 3 Pro Tour triumphs that Ian White has had this year by winning Players' Championship 13 in Barnsley last month against Benito van der Pas, a man we've just seen book his place in the quarterfinals.
140.
Yeah, 5th, 6th and 7th PDC titles for Ian White this year, including that incredible 6-0 demolition of the world #1 Michael van Gerwen in the final.
140.
And when you look at the players who have made it through, we've got 6 through to tonight's action, the quarterfinals. Mensur Suljovic is the highest ranked player, and he's the world number 16. Ian White, if he were to win this, and let's say, for the sake of argument, that Robbie Green continues his excellent form this weekend and is able to upset the odds and beat Kim Huybrechts, Ian White would be the highest ranked player here. And look at this, double 16 for Dragutin Horvat for a 152.
136. Ian, you require 98.
Will that misstart at double 16 be punished to full effect here by Ian White? 98 he needs. 38 he needs. Will he go straight for the 19s? Yes,
Game
he will.
shot on the second leg. Ian White.
How about that?
Third leg is Ian to throw
11
first.
darter to back up the 12 darter, and Ian White has absolutely stormed out of the blocks here. Dragutin Horvat, well, he had a go. He had a go at 152, but he's having to take them out because Ian White is playing phenomenally here.
125.
Yeah, little wonder he's feeling the heat. Dragutin Horvat, making his first European Tour appearance this weekend since playing twice in 2013, losing both matches as well.
Look at those
numbers.
stats.
Frightening.
I know it's early, but just look at them.
Breathe it in.
41.
Yeah, just that 41. Just get rid of the numbers after that. They're not quite as good
Move on
after that. Yeah. See those darts there from Dragutin? They are... Wait, he's even got it on the flights. They are handmade darts by a guy called Jochen Weissman. I can't tell you any more about Jochen Weissman.
I was really expecting just
some tale of Jochen Weissman's dart-making exploits,
36.
but I haven't got it for you.
Well, I thought you were going to link it nicely to Riesa, a steel city, a manufacturing city in its heyday.
That would have, a good commentator might have done that.
And then made that seamless transition to steel darts.
Yeah, well.
It's why Riesa is twinned with Rotherham, by the way. Shame Darren Johnson's not here this weekend. He's from that neck of the woods, isn't he?
99.
You'd have felt at home, Darren.
We've got an All-England quarter-final.
140.
Andy Bolton and James Wilson. Yorkshireman there in James Wilson. Yeah. Mensur Suljovic against Jordi Meeuwiser. That's Austria versus Holland clash. An Australian versus a Dutchman in the other half of the draw. And then
60.
Either the Englishman Ian White, the German Dragutin Horvat against the Belgian Kim Huybrechts or the Englishman Robbie Green. And look at this, Horvat, double top he wants and he doesn't get it. He missed double 16 for the 152. He misses tops for Shanghai. Surely Ian White's not going to take this out, is he? Is he?
Wouldn't put it past him.
Ooh.
85.
Misses the fat 20.
40.
So if he does come back, he'll only get 2 darts at the double, but he won't come back because Horvat's got to break back, and the roar from the German crowd here in Riesa will tell you that their man is back in this game.
Game on.
And we have a game on our hands once more. Ian White looks very comfortable at 2-0, but Horvat has stopped him in his tracks.
60.
And there's the cry of Deutschland, Deutschland. No question mark about his nationality here. Born in Croatia. But where you're born is
80.
just sometimes an irrelevance as to your nationality.
Nationality is a very fluid concept.
Yeah, it's not a black and white thing.
There we go. Unequivocal from Dragutin Horvat with his first maximum of the match. And he averaged round about that 94-95 mark in both his games so far this weekend.
140.
And that may be enough against Ian White's not going to average 130 through the whole game. I mean, his average has dropped already. And the first 2 legs were ridiculous with a 12 darter and 11 darter. But 94-95, if you hit your doubles and take the right shot out at the right time, you can win games of darts. You win a lot of games of darts playing like that. I've seen people lose with 106 and 107 today.
Peter Wright.
Peter Wright, 107. Yeah. Dave Chisnell, 106. And look at this, Dragutin Horvat.
140.
Shades off the Gerwin Price match yesterday. He was 2-0 down in that one, was Horvat. He recovered to lead 4-2 and 5-3. Price forced the decider, and then he missed a match dart as well.
Dragutin you require 78.
Good dart, double 12. Good marker.
Yeah,
Dragutin Horvat levels it up.
Fifth leg is Ian to throw first.
Yes, I was just going to make the point as well. 6 out of 10 on his doubles against Gerwin Price yesterday, as well as that average of almost 94. And the doubles have served him well here. Missed the double 16 in the second leg. Broke back in the third.
140.
And levelled it up with a 78 checkout in the fourth. He has found his feet, and he is not looking overawed anymore
81.
here. He's had 2 very topsy-turvy games, actually, has Horvat in the main draw. Ricky Evans hitting back from 5-1 down to trail 5-4 before
60.
Horvat got over the line.
Yeah, really came back strongly, Ricky Evans, in that game. It was almost like a throwback to his comeback victory against Simon Whitlock at the World Championship, albeit over a shorter format. But Dragutin held his nerve and got over the line in that one. And as you say, that Gerwin Price one, it was back and forth all the way through. Fascinating game of darts.
Comparatively breezed through qualifying, though. I noticed with interest that he beats Patrick Senf 6-0. Senf being the German word for mustard. Patrick Mustard, not cutting the mustard, losing 6-0.
60.
Dragutin Horvat here, going toe-to-toe with Ian White.
Yeah, we might have seen Dragutin at the World Championship himself. He won the last couple of Super League weekends here in Germany. Super League's a big tournament they've got out here. Last year, won the last couple of Super League weekends, but he couldn't take part in the finals.
100.
And there is a second maximum for Dragutin. He might be about to break White's throw again and win a third leg on the spin. It is now Ian White who's being forced to take out the big ton-plus checkouts to stay alive, and sticking on the fat 3 is not going to help you in this instance. Horvat looking at 84.
43.
For another 84. Break of throw and a 3-2 lead, and the crowd are absolutely giving Horvat all the encouragement he needs here.
Wow. Interesting.
52.
He could have gone 14
96.
for bullseye there to give himself a dart for the leg, but he went straight at the treble 16, and it means that Ian White is looking at double 18, and I think that's a tactical mistake there from Dragutin Horvat. He should have at least given himself a chance to win that leg.
Yeah, guilty of a miscalculation against Gerwin Price yesterday.
The counting was all over the place.
100.
Dragutin in that.
Yeah, that was more of a tactical question mark, I suppose. Both averages over 100 now, by the way. Momentarily.
There you go.
140.
104, plays 100, and Dragutin Horvat is giving as good as he is
55.
getting right now. But he's just seen Ian White effectively pretty much steal the darts. White will be looking to capitalise and open up that two-leg advantage that he set up at the early part of the game with a couple of blistering legs to start things off. And you see, 12 and 11, they were brutal for Ian White to start things off, but 16 and a 15 from Horvat. He could have won that third one as well. He should have given himself a dart at the bullseye. But Ian White, hitting 100% of your doubles and averaging 104, it's going to take something very special to beat you. We did see Ian White here last year produce a 105 average in a thriller of a game with Stephen Bunting. He made his way to the semi-final. Horvat down to a finish. White, if he can fire in a ton 40, he'll be on a double. Probably needs one treble. And not
55. Dragutin, you require 106.
Good dart. Dragutin Horvat for 3 apiece. Double top just takes a moment. Doesn't find the target. 1-2-1 for Ian White to go 4-2 up. Could be a significant moment in this match. A stride to the oche for the diamond. Treble 17 for bull. Does not get the treble. Horvat pacing around 57. At the back of the stage. Double 10 to tie the match up. At 3 apiece. Getting closer. And there it is.
6 leg. Dragutin Horvat. 7 leg is Ian to throw.
Oh, this is warming up nicely, isn't it? Best of 11 format. The fine margins and the near misses are accentuated to the nth degree, and we've seen that countless times already in this match.
123.
Many of these legs could have gone either way.
Yeah, certainly could have. And Ian White is in a battle here with the host nation qualifier, looking to become just the second German to make it through to the quarter-final stages of a European Tour event. Saw Dyson Parodi, of course, the host nation qualifier in Gibraltar, making the 81. Later stages of the tournament, and very near, he missed darts to beat Michael van Gerwen.
How could we forget Dyson Parodi?
125.
The highlights of the month of May for me, that.
It was a magical weekend. Fair to say it's a little 59. Bit busier here in Riesa than it was in Gibraltar. 3,500 German fans here for the culmination of the Happy Bed International Darts Open.
Yeah, it's a lot warmer as well.
100.
Ton for Horvat, not down to a finish, but he's got 60-ish points ahead of Ian White, and it's a chance for a break unless White can set this up, and he may well do, you know. Needed 100. Another treble, 138. The Della is a very big ask. Horvat may get 6 darts from here. Can he set it up? Blocking his path to the treble.
60.
Shame that.
And you require 138.
But 116 is gettable. He only needs one treble for a dart at a double. Ian White needs 2 trebles, and he's not going to get them. So Horvat could be about to go into the lead for the first time in this match. 116. Starting on the 20s, it looks like. He gets the treble. 16 for tops. Tops for 4-3. And what a finish, Dragutin Horvat. The Germans celebrate. Ian White trails 4-3 to the host nation qualifier.
Well, I said at the outset of this match that if you think you've seen it all this weekend, hold on to your hats, because it really is a tournament that just continues to deliver talking points after talking point.
59.
Brilliant, brilliant drama, brilliant entertainment as well, and terrific darts, of course. Dragutin Horvat, 2 legs away from a place in the quarterfinals of a European Tour event. Well, 2 previous appearances, 2 defeats, 3 years ago, and here he is on the cusp of something very, very special indeed.
100.
And once again, we could be seeing a surprise winner on the European Tour this weekend. But it's not as if they've been gifted the victory. He's had to work incredibly hard for this. Ian White has been throwing some very, very solid darts. I mean, the averages right now, what are we looking at?
98 or 99 even for White, 96 and a half.
100 average for Ian White, and he is losing to the German right now. He has pretty much stolen the darts in this leg. He needs to find a break from somewhere, Ian White. There is more time for twists and turns in this match.
100.
He is down to a finish. Oh, Dragutin.
108.
Dragutin.
Hey.
In you require 161.
Well, I am lost for words here. Hang on though. Ian White might have the last say here. No, he won't.
97.
To go within a leg 62. Of the quarterfinals. Gets the treble, double 16. Horvat! Can Ian White stop him? Right now, it doesn't look like he can.
3 legs on the spin. The 116 checkout was stylish enough. The 62 checkout equally accomplished. He has got confidence coursing through his veins.
60.
And the crowd are absolutely feeding off this. And the buzz around this arena is absolutely spine-tingling.
3,000 plus Germans believe something special may be happening. Can Dragutin Horvat get over the line? He has been made to work hard. In his first round encounter with Ricky Evans, he had to hold off a fight back from the former World Youth Championship finalist. It was a battle past Gerwyn Price, and Ian White is not going to go quietly either.
Well, that's just silenced the crowd a little bit, hasn't it?
60.
That's all he can do. Now, OK, there's no need to panic here for Dragutin, because this is on the white throw. If he loses this leg, he just has to get on with the matter in hand of holding in the next one, and he'll be there. Obviously, he'd love to win it here and now, but Ian White is in a very, very good position indeed, leading by 235 minus these, although it could be minus 180.
139.
He moves downstairs.
In you require 161.
Doesn't need to go the ball route, so I think he'll stay on the treble 20 even if he hits it with his first dart, which he has, and I think he'll stay there. Yeah, well, he tried to stay there.
105.
And that's sensible darts from Ian White there. The 25 gets him down to under 60, so he will get 2 darts guaranteed at the double, assuming he doesn't miss the big 16. But there's pressure from Horvat, who's already taken out 116. If he takes 117, he'll win the match. If White gives him a chance, and he doesn't, he sneaks that in the corner. It's 5-4, and this is the leg. This is the leg. Dragutin Horvat, can you deliver?
Probably the biggest 2 or 3 minutes of his career, this.
41.
And it's reflected in that opening visit of 41.
Well, look, Ian White's he's been doing some exhibitions around Germany in the build-up to this. I mean, Justin Pipe and Terry Jenkins. Prior to that, he had a couple of weeks in Crete on holiday, but you'll see, he's not exactly a very tanned man for a man who's gone to Greece for a couple of weeks in the summer. As Horvat fires in his fourth 180. He's not a massively tan man because he's been practicing in the room all the time. You look at his wife Maria, she's darker than Ted Hankey's nightmares. She's been enjoying the sunshine.
60.
Well,
He has been practicing for this, but Dragutin Horvat so far is just too good.
Yeah, plenty of colour in the cheeks of many of the German fans here now.
100.
With Dragutin Horvat inching towards the finishing line and inching towards what would be a very, very special achievement indeed. Emulating Max Hopp
140.
by making the quarter-finals of a European Tour event and on home soil to boot as well.
100.
Great last dart. Even a 60 would have left in the 120, but as it is, Dragutin Horvat should get at least one dart for the match and a 6-4 win. Ian White's just got to hit something big and hope. Try and apply the pressure. The pressure is applied. Dragutin Horvat, 80 points, stands between you and being the second German through to the quarterfinals of a European Tour. Double 10, it's there! It is there! Horvat celebrates, Riese celebrates, Dragutin Horvat, just the second German through to the quarterfinals of a Euro Tour event. And the shocks continue here at the Happy Bet International Darts Open. Ian White is dumped out. Mensur Suljovic is still the highest ranked player through to the quarterfinals, and he's only the world number 16. Horvat is through and will face either Robbie Green or Kim Huybrechts. Those two face off in the final game of the afternoon session. And what a tournament, what a day this is turning out to be. Drink it in, Dragutin Horvat. That has got to be the biggest win of your career.
Gestern wirft die Nummer 22 der Welt aus dem Turnier. Heute ist es die Nummer 11 der Welt, Ian White. Dragutin. Hast du von so einem Moment mal geträumt?
Ja, doch. Ab und zu mal schon.
Hat er heute das Gefühl, dass du heute, gestern warst du ja unheimlich nervös, als du das Match zugemacht hast. Du siehst eigentlich einigermaßen locker aus auf der Bühne. Wie ging es dir heute?
Ganz ehrlich, ich war so locker wie noch nie heute.
Okay. Woran lag's? Durch die Erfahrung gestern, oder?
Ich kann es dir nicht sagen. Ich hatte null Druck. Ich habe mich einfach gut gefühlt heute.
Du bist der zweite Deutsche, der das erst geschafft hat, nach Max Hopp in Hamburg in diesem Jahr, in ein Viertelfinale eines so großen Turniers zu kommen. Das ist sensationell.
Oh, ich bin sehr glücklich darüber, sehr, sehr glücklich. Hätte ich nie gedacht. Ich schlafe seit 3 Tagen in 3 verschiedenen Hotels. Ich musste Klamotten kaufen, weil ich nichts mehr mit hatte. Keine Ahnung, ich krieg's gar nicht so richtig noch mit. Also es ist noch alles, keine Ahnung.
Ordne uns das mal ganz kurz ein. Du spielst die Bull Super League, du hast das seit Jahren auch schon. Du hast natürlich vor, auch mal im Alexandra Palace dabei zu sein. Kommt für dich eine Profikarriere in Frage? Ist das jetzt etwas, was du jetzt einfach mal mitnimmst und schaust?
Elmar, mein Freund. Ganz ehrlich. Das sind jetzt 3 Spiele, die ich gewonnen habe. Das ist zum Profi ungefähr noch 4000 Kilometer.
Nur 4000 Kilometer, das ist doch nicht weit. Das ist nicht weit. Trotzdem, irgendwann beginnen halt auch Profikarrieren. Und irgendwann spielt man auch ein Turnier, bei dem man denkt, okay, wenn ich das konstant dahin bekomme, dann spiele ich mit ein. Du spielst einen 99er Average hier im Achtelfinale und hast eine Doppelquote von 40%.
Ganz ehrlich, da spielen ganz schön viele Deutsche, nur die bringen es nicht auf der Bühne. Das ist das Problem.
Ja, du aber.
Ja. Also zum Thema Profi, nein, es ist mein Hobby, es wird Hobby bleiben. Was die Zeit bringt, keine Ahnung, mal sehen. Aber ich bin so zufrieden, wie es jetzt ist. Ich würde gerne viele Grüße nach Kassel ausrichten, die jeden Tag mit mir fiebern, die jetzt bestimmt alle heulen. Ich liebe euch.
Und noch ist das hier noch nicht vorbei. Wir sehen uns wieder im Viertelfinale. Dragutin Horvat.